Welcome or welcome back to my ASMR channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a soft-spoken review of Superman because I went to see it and I could not stop thinking about it. I think right now my goal is kind of to watch a lot of movies and stuff because I'm trying to fix my attention span. So this movie had me hooked. I love going to the cinema because it really helps me not use my phone during a movie, which I've been trying to do more and more. And like the only other movie from this year that kind of gave me the same feeling was Mickey 17 with Robert Pattinson, which was amazing. This movie had me hooked, like from start to finish. I'm never a DC fan, and I went because I was going with my granddad and he wanted to see it, which he didn't love it because it's a very like sci-fi, it's a lot of sciencey stuff, like how you would have in like Marvel where they try and explain things, and I love that. I love people explaining things to me that I don't understand, and that's kind of what the movie did, but I still don't understand. And like I didn't think I'd like it because the Batman movie, like, to me, he took himself way too seriously. Like, you're dressing up as a bat and you're pretending that like you're a moody boy, whatever. Come on, Robert Pattinson. I just couldn't take it seriously, but I love the girl who plays Catwoman. Could not remember her name for the life of me. Is it? No, that's not her name. But this movie, like, first of all, the actor who played Superman is gorgeous, like literally Greek god level. He's stunning, and I've never watched a Superman movie in my life. Like, the new Batman was the first Batman I've ever watched other than Lego Batman, and that's my favorite. And this is the first Superman I ever watched. I was kind of a fan of like the Flash, Supergirl, the Arrow, all that kind of jazz, but I was like a Marvel girly stan. So this was like hard because I recently watched Captain America Brave New World and I didn't think that was bad, but like I didn't think it was great, you know? Like, it was good, but like not great. It didn't give me the same feelings. This movie gave me the same feelings as like Spider-Man. Like, especially, this is very similar, I felt, to the newest Spider-Man, where people like kind of find out his identity. Is that spoilers? I don't know. It's been like a while since that movie's been out, like years, so I'm hoping it's not a spoiler. But I didn't know anything. Like, I was looking at other Superman movies, and I know that like Lex Luthor and Lois Lane are like common denominators in all of them, and like Clark Kent, obviously, but I never knew these characters in my life. I just knew Clark Kent. So firstly, I love Lois Lane. She is so, like, the actor who plays her stunning, and I love her like outfits and stuff. I love her aesthetic with Superman as well, and like their dynamic when she is in, like, not interrogating, but what's the word, interviewing him, sorry. And I love his dynamic of just being such a huge softie that's like trusting. The Green Lantern's in it as well, and I have heard of him. Nathan Fillion plays him, and he's so funny. Like, they were really funny. I love Mr. Terrific. There's a specific fight scene where it's like a really funny song, like happy song is playing, and like they're just fighting, and it really gave me like Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. And I was like the entire time thinking, first of all, it's so saturated, and I love that, and it's so like funny. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's very fast paced, and I was like, this is so Guardians of the Galaxy core. And I found out that James Gunn directed it, and I was like, oh, because like his name was in the credits, and I was like, I didn't expect that because I thought he worked for Marvel, and I didn't realize he got fired, which is insane. Like, how could they let him go? Because I know a lot of people didn't love the new Suicide Squad, but I personally loved it. I love like colorful movies, and I also love the soundtrack to this movie. It's the same as like Guardians of the Galaxy. Soundtrack is so peak. Like, I just can't believe they fired him, especially with like the direction Marvel's going, and not a lot of people are loving it right now. Like, I really don't love it. I liked the Marvels with like Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, is that her name, and someone else. But a lot of people did not like that. I thought it was like funny, didn't take itself too seriously. But this was like kind of similar to like the fun movies with like a serious undertone, and a lot of people are thinking like it really showed a lot of politics that are happening in the real world, because there are kind of like these references that kind of remind you of Palestine and Gaza, which I was very surprised by. A lot of companies especially don't really go down that route because it gets them like not in trouble, but like they kind of lose a certain audience because people have very strong beliefs. But I'm very happy they did that. And it also, what else did it include? It showed that like a kind of like human emotion, and like I don't know, because I feel like you don't get a lot of superhero movies recently where, I don't know if this is in my perspective, or like if I'm not watching the right superhero movies, but I forgot that like the general consensus of superhero movies were that like everyone was like the conventional standard of beauty, and like the main character or the main character's love interest wasn't, but was still pretty. You know, like it wasn't like conventional, fitting all the standards, but still gorgeous. And I feel like, wow, like you never see that nowadays, and that really did help me, I can't lie. And because she was gorgeous, but there was like a lot of like over exaggerated characters, like female, who like, first of all the female characters were really really well written, but none of them were like written as like stupid or like just like your typical like dumb girl, and I really appreciate that. But a lot of their beauty like was differentiated, and I do love that like spectrum of beauty that was shown. It like all of the characters were quite fleshed out for me. I don't want to spoil anything. I loved Eve. I knew like from the second she popped up on screen, I knew she was gonna be a baddie, and she was a baddie. I was like, this girl, like she's so real, she's so me, I love her. And her body was tea, her hair was tea, she's everything. And I found out she's a supermodel in real life, which is crazy. Love that for her. But yeah, there's also like, I love it when movies kind of bring in other characters from plots. Like the reason I never got into DC especially is because, first of all, Gal Gadot, even though she's stunning, like she's not a great person, I'm pretty sure. I'm not fully caught up. And oh yeah, because like in the shows I love like Melissa Benoist and like Grant Gustin, and he wasn't the Flash. It was like some guy who was like a pedo, which really hurt my soul. I hope if they make a new Flash, it's with Grant Gustin. That made me so happy. And then they like replaced him, and I hate when they do that. Like a lot of like, why would you not include it in the show? Like it's still a part of the universe. It's just so stupid. Especially because like they're good actors. And I hope they like, if James Gunn continues to like direct these movies, I hope he goes in that direction. I feel like he would. And he makes like really fun movies, and Grant Gustin can be fun. Like he's just such a cutie, I love him. But the entire movie in general for me, like it gave me so much hope in like humanity and like men, because men are just not great recently. They have been terrible people, I can't lie. Or in my experience, in my life, it hasn't been great. I've kind of lost hope, and it kind of gave me like, okay, maybe they can be better. Like maybe it's just my experience that they're not great, but like there are good ones out there. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I loved the love interest, I loved the love story, I loved the plot, I loved everything about it. Like the evil guy was so funny, and like I love when an evil guy is just evil and doesn't get redemption. I love the technology, and like it's always like how stupid like the evil guys are. Like I just love it. Like not stupid in the way that like being dumb, but stupid in the way that's like you like knowledge how smart you are is gonna like end up destroying the world. Do you know, like, would you not have thought about this more? Like, no common sense, but like smarts. So yeah, I gave this 5 stars on Letterboxd. Maybe, you know, I'll leave my Letterboxd in the description, because I'm really on a mission to like update my Letterboxd and watch a bunch of new movies. So if you want to like keep up with what I'm watching, I might do what I've watched recently again and put like all the movies I've watched. It was, I don't know, like there's just certain movies that like really resonate with me, and this was one of them. I love the actors. I don't know how they always find actors who look exactly like the previous actor for like Superman. Like, why is there so many doppelgangers? Also the dog, like I love the dog in it, it's so funny. There's a new Supergirl as well. I love her. She's kind of like she's like a crazy party girl, and I love that for her. I'm just so not used to that because of the show. Like, it takes such a different direction. But anyway, if you have not seen this, I really would recommend it. It's really like converted me into a DC fan, because Marvel has not been hitting recently. Like, maybe in the future they will hit again, but so far DC's taken the lead, and maybe I will start watching more DC movies. Who knows? Because they are classics. It's so funny because at the same time I'm watching this show called The Boys on Netflix, and that's like a superhero movie, which is kind of like realistic Marvel, they would say, and it's really good and really funny. It also makes me lose my faith in humanity, so it kind of is like that double-edged sword of like, why am I watching these at the same time? There's a specific scene where it's like, girls get it done, and it literally is like making fun of the endgame scene with all the women, because it's so like, it's not natural, that scene specifically. Like, come on, of all like the female empowerment things they could have done, why would they do that? But yeah, that was a great movie. Oh sure, I'm not finished it, so no spoilers. But yeah, that was my review. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to support me in any way, please check the description box below. And I hope you have an amazing day or rest of your evening whenever you are watching this. I'm sending you lots of love, sweet dreams. Bye guys.